All right, so what do we do when we have uncommon denominators? When the denominators are not the same, we have a 6 and a 4. All right, well, we need to find equivalent fractions so that we do have a common denominator. Now, the first thing that will help us is if we find what is called the least common multiple, okay? So I like to start with the larger number in this case, the larger denominator, which is 6. So I take a look at 6 and I look at my multiples. Okay, my multiples are, I just count by 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24, so on and so forth. Those are my multiples of 6. Now I take a look at 4 and I say, okay, does 4 go into 6? No. Does 4 go into 12? It does. All right. So what do I need to multiply 4 by to get to 12? Well, I need to multiply 4 times 3 equals 12. And I know that 6 times 2 equals 12. So knowing that, I now multiply my 1/6 by a special 1, right? 2 halves, right? 2 over 2 is 1. But what that's going to do, that's going to give me an equivalent fraction. So 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 6 is 12. And then we're going to multiply 3/4 times 3, because 4 times 3 equals 12. All right, so we're going to multiply this by a special 1, 3/3. 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 3 is 12. And now that we have a common denominator, 12, now we just follow our steps for adding with common denominators. So 2 plus 9 is 11, and 12 we keep. So our answer is 11/12. Now, say you didn't see that we had those multiples right away, that 12 was the lowest common multiple. Another thing that you can do is you can just multiply each fraction by the other's denominator. What I mean by that is we could take this 4 and we can multiply that by 1/6. And then this 1/6, we can multiply this other side, 3/4, by 6/6 by the other denominator. Okay, that would give us an equivalent fraction. So 4 times 1 is 4, 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, 3 times 6 is 18, and 4 times 6 is 24. So we still have a common denominator, right? 24. 4 plus 18 is 22, and we have 24. Now, the thing is, when you don't find the least common multiple, all that you have to do is you have to simplify your answer. So when you do this, it's very common that you'll have to simplify your answer. So we would need to find a number that goes into both 22 and 24. This is called the greatest common factor. So I know that 2 goes into both of these, so I'm going to go ahead and divide both of these by 2. All right, 22 divided by 2 is 11, and 24 divided by 2 is 12. So we simplified that and came up with our same answer. All right,